A long, long time ago, I can still remember the day the music died. And they were singing,
Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. You need more of the Russian accent.
yes, I need American Pie. Maybe Russian
American
pie.
Pie. Welcome to the Fine Film Podcast. I'm your host, Sin, and Dane, welcome back.
Thank you.
That song is from a little movie that was recently released called Black Widow. Scarlett Johansson finally getting her solo movie.
Mm-hmm.
David Harbour singing that song.
Yeah.
Great moment.
Florence as well?
Was it Florence?
She
It
sang
was,
as
yeah.
well, yeah. But it was her favourite song.
Yeah.
In her character's favourite song.
That was an interesting scene.
It was a good scene.
Interesting scene.
Very memorable.
Finally getting a solo film.
Yeah, apparently it's been like in development for ages. So,
Years.
yeah, like 2011 or 2012, they wanted to do one early, but then the Marvel XX or Disney, whatever, they said we don't want to risk.
No fucking way.
Yeah. They're too scared to risk
not an hour watch.
Female dominant superhero movie. Yeah. So and then Wonder Woman just beat him to it.
Well, do you think that's what it was? Like, it was Wonder Woman really doing it, and then it kind of
I think
made him feel safe about
they
it.
were just scared. Well, yeah, they were just a bit scared because
it's a bit of a shame.
But earlier maybe would have been even better.
Well, what's my little nitpick for the film?
Yeah, go.
If we're already getting into it,
love it.
Is that the movie's set in the past?
It's pretty cool. So, yes.
It's called a prequel, asshole.
They told us that, yes.
By the way, it's going to be a spoiler review just in case.
Just like every other.
You clicked on this and you're like, fuck. Yeah, it's set obviously like Avengers Endgame.
It's set between Civil War and
Infinity
War.
Right.
Yep.
Avengers Endgame. Again, spoiler warning.
She's fucking dead.
She's fucking dead, dude.
Yeah.
So when you watch this, it's like, here's this story
of a girl named Natasha.
But
just run around Russia.
Running around Russia. But it's like, the flaw is that she's not going to die.
Yeah, like. So I like the movie. You like the movie?
I did like it.
It was very entertaining. Had no expectations. That's what helped too. And yeah, I was like it. But again, it's like, she's dead or gonna die. It's like, it's always a bit of the stakes are kind of gone. Where it's heading. It's always good to know these things, but
it's more like, she's gonna get hurt real bad.
Yeah, because she's not gonna die. Yeah, because we know she dies later.
Yeah,
but it's always hard to know what happens. We already know what happens to the main character. Yeah. It's like when they do those movies, it's like they're on there, like they're dead, but then they retell the story from the start.
Yeah,
like it's just
the movie starts with her dead.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you think did you think this was a good time to put like the prequel movie between Civil War and Infinity War?
You know what? I think that, like you said, I think they missed the boat. Like, this could have fit better before they finished the whole like Endgame saga and stuff like that. Infinity War saga.
Let's just take that out of it. But like, what if they set this movie at another period in the timeline? So what if they? Because I was thinking
even younger.
What if they did like the reason why she joined SHIELD?
Yeah,
and like her transitioning from a Russian agent to a because she would have been brainwashed all her life. In Russia and stuff. So I don't know what maybe it would have been good to see the moment she changed and became maybe good.
Yeah.
But here they're like, we'll just show what she was doing.
Just a little thing.
Civil War and
they had like what movie was it like in the past? They had like flashback scenes of her in Russia or whatever. Where she had to make tough choices and stuff.
Avengers.
One, two.
Yeah, I remember, and you're like,
that looks cool.
Yeah, and they're like in that red room that I was talking about, and like her training.
A room similar to this.
Yeah, very, very similar. In the air, in the Windy City.
In the Windy City, baby. Yeah. Yeah, well, and I get your point. I think...
that's just
I think like before they made this movie, I thought that's what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, you're
it's
sweet.
It's sweet. Like, wait a minute.
Well, at the start of the movie, you're like, they're still going there, and then they just kind of skipped everything.
Yeah, I think what you're trying to say is that's maybe a more interesting story to tell.
Yeah,
how she got there, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Instead of like, here's this like little story of what she was doing while these movies were happening.
Yeah, it kind of feels like a cop out. Like, here's Black Widow's movie, and here's the setup for the next Black Widow, which is going to be Florence Pugh.
Oh, the big Pooh.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I want to first say that I did enjoy the film.
Yeah, loved it. No, it was actually
before
really
we continue hating on it as much as we have.
That was just nice. Yeah.
It was entertaining. Like I had a good sit down. I watched it. I had fun.
I wish I saw it at the cinemas, but I had to.
You watched it at home?
I had to Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. Yeah. I paid.
Which was still good.
Yeah, it was good.
Actually, still had fun.
I mean, we'll get to the big drama of releasing it on Disney because the debauchery that was achieved by that. But look, I did enjoy it. I watched it at home. I had some chicken.
Yeah.
Watched it on the big screen. It was great. Still had a fun time because I guess we're not getting a lot of movies released and stuff like that. And I don't know, like it was still okay. We talked about it before on the podcast, superhero fatigue.
Yeah.
I felt it a little bit like leading up to this, and like you said, I wasn't really expecting too much, but I kind of had fun with it.
Well, the thing is, I didn't have superhero fatigue with this because there was no like powers. It was like
it's just
a bit of assault kind of movie with Angelina Jolie.
What a great movie!
Yeah, just Russian spies and double crossing and things like that.
It is a bit of assault.
Yeah, there was no the Avengers, which was kind of refreshing in a way.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Well, the big draw card for me was David Harbour.
Yeah, very good. Yeah,
just love his work. Yeah, I was big fan. Stranger Things. I was very upset that Hellboy didn't work out for him.
It wasn't a good movie though.
I watched probably 10 minutes and turned it off. But I was pumped like before they were going to release it because I thought like
you always get pumped.
Yeah, Harbour's going to do it. But you know what? Like you see like the failure of Hellboy and you're like, oh, maybe Harbour can't do it.
Yeah.
But he does it.
He's very good in this.
Yeah, I think he's really good in it. Well, even like the opening scenes, right? It's like, well, after you skip past that whole childhood thing, it's him in that Russian prison, which I really liked, right?
Which is sick,
Getting the back tattoo and fucking doing the arm wrestling against all those
100%. And great casting overall. Not just David Harbour, Rachel Weisz. Is it Weisz or Weisz?
Rachel Weisz.
Weisz. Is she German or?
Say it again, Dan. Weisz. I don't know. I think she's like Swiss background.
Maybe like a Swiss. She doesn't look Swiss. She looks more like. I want to say
a little German woman.
Her and Florence. Everyone bragged about Florence this movie. Big,
amazing.
Big kudos to her. She killed it. Absolutely killed it. But to say she killed it is like her standard now. Like, when's the last movie you saw that she was garbage?
Yeah, it's like, she's shit.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a bad movie with her in
it. She's always good.
It doesn't, no
she's always good. She's always great.
But I want to say, an actress I really like who's I felt like wasted in this whole Marvel universe.
Is it Olga?
Yeah, I've always liked Olga.
Where have you seen Olga?
See, I'm a big Tom Cruise fan. Right? I've seen Oblivion.
It all makes sense now.
Seen Oblivion. I think that was a kind of big, not big break. But she did Oblivion. She did, what was the bad James Bond movie?
Quantum of Solace.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it. It's the only one I haven't seen.
Unfortunately, she fell into that. Every second film is a bad James Bond film. She fell into this. She fell into the second one, which is bad.
That's not good for her.
I thought you were going to say that you like her from John English.
Well, and that too. I mean, but that was a later John English.
Yeah, it was.
But I thought she was. I felt like they could have maybe used her. Well, she didn't die at the end of the movie, so maybe they still have plans for her. But just, I felt like, she's a better actress than that. Like, you can use her better.
A lot of people had issues after the movie's release with her character.
Yeah, because it's not true to the comics.
Right, like Taskmaster or whatever it's called, So apparently, just they made him kind of like, or made her like the character robotic, right? And kind of, kind of. I've read somewhere someone referring to it as like the Mandarin kind of moment, or it's like you think they did it again.
Like bigger than what they've made it out. Oh shit.
Or like it's supposed to be a cool character with like a lot of and they just kind of made him like it's the Deadpool in X-Men Origins all over again.
Big as that.
Nothing's as big as that.
Ever be as big as that.
Yeah, not as bad, but but she was good though.
I want to ask, they're not her in the story, obviously, but they're not her real parents, right?
They're not.
They're just like the.
Well, that's what I was confused about. Even afterwards, I was thinking, like, when I was thinking back in the film, because I watched it a couple of weeks ago, or whatever.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, are those her parents, or are they Florence's parents? And then I realized they're not even Florence's parents. They're just
agents.
Agents,
and then I think they. Because I'm still like not 100% sure, but I think they were just the best genetically assessed kids going around, and then they're like, we'll take them, we'll pair them up with these.
Right.
So I was a bit confused.
Were they meant to be like Russian spies in the US?
Yeah, I think so.
And then they kind of escaped, right? And Shield was after him at the start.
But I think that was Harbour's whole thing. Like he was misused because he has the super soldier serum. Yeah,
that's right.
Which is another
the Red Guardian.
Interesting. Like, they just kind of let it go. Like that's a huge thing, you know. To like,
true. Well, that was the coolest part. It's like there's this whole like Russian Avengers style team out there. It could be like, you know, they could have had their own kind of squad. That's what I'd love to see in the future. It's like Avengers versus the Russian Avengers.
Yeah, because like Hydra's more. They're not like a.
That was more like nation. A Nazi group, right?
Yeah, started off in a Nazi, I guess, from Captain America. Yeah. But imagine a Russian just
Revengers.
Cold War.
Cold War, baby. Yeah. Well, you go back like
espionage.
What if it's set like in the 60s? And it's like during the Cold War.
And you know what I wanted to bring up? That remember in Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
Remember Isaac?
Oh yeah,
maybe he's
dude. Imagine he was
battle,
like,
I don't know.
That's great.
Yeah, maybe there's because I was read somewhere that maybe you know how he said I fought with Captain America. They're like he was frozen. They're like, what do you mean he was frozen? But they were saying because you know how in Falcon and Soldier they revealed that they actually did the super serum multiple times. So maybe he fought
someone else. Yeah, and maybe he was like a Captain America type. Soldier. Yeah,
exactly. So I think maybe he wasn't lying, and there's actually a lot of room now to maybe do something, which is pretty cool.
That would be cool, though. That would be refreshing.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Let's see another Captain America.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just
Captain America, Cold War.
Yeah.
With Isaac. Nah, that's great. Ray Winston was also in the film as like the big bad.
Who is that?
Who's he? Who's the actor?
Yeah.
Oh, he's been in heaps of shit. He's in a lot of like.
They played that out like it was a big like draw card, but I was like, who
is this guy?
Is it Ray Donovan or Ray Winston?
He's like in heaps of movies. Like, isn't Departed?
As who?
Oh, he was a character.
Goddamn cocksuckers.
Dude, he's been in like over 45 films. Usually like remember him from like English films or like, you know, he's always like a bit of a guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But like when we go through his list, you'll recognize him from a bunch of films.
Okay.
Bunch of films.
Definitely.
But he was good in it. What's the premise of the film?
So I don't know, like I was kind of like, I wasn't even paying attention to that. I was kind of just joining along the ride.
Where's this journey taking us?
So I think there's like a chemical or like something.
Some sort of liquid.
I don't know, there's something that makes the agents.
The widows.
Yeah, sorry, the widows.
The widows, yeah. The Asian widows.
Yeah, the Asian widows, black widows. They're all
controlled by this guy, right? And that's Ray's character.
But the only way to get him out of it is when that girl got Florence Pugh out of it.
Yeah.
At the start, very start.
That's right. Because she was just running around with him, doing that same old thing.
And Ray Winston had agents all over the world.
Yeah.
That could just
his character's name is Dreykov. They're referred to Dreykov in a bunch of other films, which I didn't realize, but I found out later. It's like a bit of an Easter egg. Because I think in the first Avengers, Loki's in the holding cell and he references Dreykov and says to Natasha that he's trying to break her, right? Because he's trying to escape, whatever. And he tells her, like, Dreykov's daughter or whatever, like, what you did. And then she kind of pretends to be crying, and then she ends up getting, like, info from him. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, like...
At least they
connected it, yeah. It's not like some bullshit guy that's like,
Remember Dreykov?
Who? What?
Do you mean...
You mean Ray? But yeah, at least his character's kind of big, and that this whole story of that she... on a past mission ended up killing his daughter or whatever, or trying to assassinate him. Well, that was the mission, right?
That was a good story. And
that was kind of good.
Yeah. Did you kind of see Taskmaster being...
I
felt it happening.
You know what?
Before it happened
to me.
Yeah.
When we were having that fight on the bridge or whatever, I was like, I think that's a chick.
And I know chicks.
And I know chicks, baby.
Yeah.
Because they kind of mastered as like... You can't really tell what gender or whatever. Like, you know, it's not like specific. It's just like this thing coming after her, right? But I don't know traditionally. Like, again, I'm not a huge I don't know Taskmaster that well or whatever. I don't know if it's meant to be a male or female. I think it's a male,
and I think his name was Tony.
Tony the Taskmaster.
Tony the Taskmaster.
Yeah, but I felt there was something fishy. There was something fishy as soon as it showed up.
You know what threw me? In the opening credits. the names are coming up, and then Olga came up. I'm like, what?
Wait, what?
When was Olga?
My favorite actress.
Yeah, and then I'm like, she's not in it. She's Taskmaster.
Yeah,
she's
gave it up.
Too big to be not big enough.
A
to
nothing
be,
role. Yeah,
yeah, exactly, and not small enough to be just an extra or like a secretary or something. So I knew
she could have been one of the widows.
I was like, fuck, I wish I'd blinked or something. You know what I mean? So I was a bit cut there.
Yeah,
or I thought maybe it was going to be Rachel Weisz, like a flashback.
Yeah,
but then I'm like, oh, that's
you know what I thought that as well.
Yeah?
That it was going to be Device. Because at that point in the movie, it's like early on, I still thought that maybe that's actually her mother. I was still confused.
Yeah, I was like,
who the mother is. And I'm like, oh, she's going to have to fight her own mom. Like, that's a kind of like a plot you could see coming.
But then I saw at the table, remember when they finally caught up, at the dinner table?
Yeah.
And then they were just absolute dogs about it. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, good childhood, whatever. I'm like, well, that's not what your mum would like. I'm like, oh, wait.
Say, oh, you're not.
No, they're not. Why would they care?
They're just
they're Russian agents and they're crying. They're like, you gave us nothing. Like, give a fuck. You think I wanted to have you?
Yeah. There's such a funny dynamic, isn't it, between all?
Yeah, it was kind of good, kind of refreshing.
Well, those were the best scenes, I think, in the film. It's those human moments, right? Either when they're all together or
So I found it quite enjoyable and quite funny. And my favorite joke or like whatever punchline or whatever is when he's trying to cheer up Florence's character in the bedroom, and he's like, "Let me tell you the story about me and my dad in the river." And he's like, "My hands fell in the river, and my dad got toilet on my hands."
What a fucking line!
35 degrees Celsius, otherwise frostbite. And he's just like, "What are you saying?" But he pulled it off really well, and he just had such emotion when he was doing it. It was like he was proud that his dad kissed on his hands.
It's such a stupid line, but like it's actually
that was my favorite. I was like, I had a good chuckle with that one. But throughout the whole movie, there was just good ones. You know?
What did you think of like David Harbour's accent and some like the Russian accents that they had throughout the movie?
See, that was going to be my hit or miss.
Was it?
Ask you.
I'm jumping the gun here.
Yeah, jumping the gun. But let's just talk about it now. I liked Harbour's.
Yeah,
I was being critical with Florence because I heard a couple like American
came out with it. Yeah,
is she American or British?
American, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I felt like I was focusing too much on her.
English actress.
English. I thought she was English. Yeah, I felt like I was hearing something else here and there.
Yeah.
But Rachel's was like weird.
Yeah,
but it was consistent. I felt like it didn't sound German.
Was hers the best, do you think?
I don't know if it was the best because it didn't sound Russian, but
she was in her own world.
Yeah, but she was like maybe like
she speaks a very specific dialect.
She's like, when you're on the border of France and like the Swiss Alps,
you got a very
like
specific
a bit of all the countries.
Bit of both.
Yeah, I don't know. She was like a weird one to me. I don't know. What did you think?
No, I liked it. I think I liked it.
And then on the whole movie, I'm like, wait, where's Scarlett's?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Why has she got an American?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Throughout the whole Avengers movie, is she supposed to have an American accent?
I think she is, but
Russian.
No, I don't think she's supposed to have a Russian one because I think she spent a lot of time.
She was brought up in Russia.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's true.
And I thought, she puts it on for the Avengers, right? Because they'll have trouble understanding her. And I thought, she's back with her family. She'll go,
like,
Yelena,
what are you saying?
What are you doing here, Yelena? Yeah.
Well, it's similar to like Scarlet Witch in the new WandaVision show where she loses the accent in the show in this fake world.
It was like that was the reason.
They explained it well.
But I feel like they've kind of just.
But you're right. To me, from what I remember, is that she did spend heaps of time like in Russia, even when she was older.
Well, she was a Russian agent, so
she should have the accent.
Dealings with being Russian.
How much time did she spend in Russia?
Exactly? I don't know. Maybe we'll have to fact check that one.
No, I like the accents. I think the opening scene when Harbour's like talking to him during the dinner, like there's a dinner scene at the start or whatever, where before they go on the run.
Yeah,
he sounds completely American.
Well, because he's American.
Yeah, I know, but
it does it so well.
But he doesn't know. But he sounds. Is he putting on a accent? Is that what was happening?
They're on the cover as Americans because even Rachel Weisz has
really?
Has an American accent.
Yeah. Oh, that completely went over my head.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I didn't realize that at all. I was like, dude, he's fucking up the accent.
Well, maybe we can say because Scarlett spent a lot of time at a young age.
Yeah.
Maybe that's her preferred accent.
Maybe because they're such good agents, they could turn on the accent and turn it off. But why
wouldn't you go back to normal dialect with your family?
If you speak English, you should just probably speak without the accent. Is that what you're saying? If you could do both?
No, but like, let me hit you this one time.
How do you like them apples?
You and your mother.
Yeah, we speak in an English accent.
Yeah, like
we speak in an accent.
Yeah,
no, we don't.
No. When you like you speak what do you call it?
Well, we speak like Serbian or whatever. Yeah, we speak Serbian.
You speak
If we speak. It's like if I speak English to my mum, I don't put on this like weird Serbian accent.
Why wouldn't they speak Russian to each other?
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, they should, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Or at least if you like don't want to do that to like confuse audience, then do Russian accents like what they usually do.
That's exactly.
What I thought. Yeah,
that's what they were doing. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a futile thing to argue. But
if they were going to do this properly, they would have spoken Russian the whole
Natasha
time.
in the Russian
But the way Harbour says Natasha.
Oh, you come back to me.
Come here, Natasha. Yeah, I don't know. There's little things like that, but it's not like it's not that bad.
Yeah. No. Can I tell you my most pet peeve about this whole movie?
Go on.
It annoyed me just so much throughout. I was just complaining.
Yeah.
So you remember when she's in the trailer?
Yeah.
At the start, and there's this guy on her bed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like the guy who gets her things.
Oh yeah. Played by OT.
I hated him.
Fag
I hated his character.
He's from Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Okay.
But I hated his character.
Did you?
It was just so like laid back.
Yeah.
For someone who's got those skills and capabilities.
Right.
Like I don't know why it was annoying me the whole film.
He
was in it maybe 3 times.
This guy.
Yeah. 3 times he was in it and he was just so casual, like, I got this, I got the jet for you.
He's the guy who gets her shit.
But he looks like
no one knows about.
But he looks like a normal guy.
He's got nice clothes and
stuff. Like
he's got a nice jacket.
Like a guy like that's scared someone's gonna fucking get him or something, you know what I mean?
How did you get in here?
Yeah, like it's not his fault, but like the director or the writer should have wrote someone more like rough or just, anxious constantly.
Some kind of weirdo that gets her things. You know, his character's name is Rick Mason.
Yeah.
And apparently this is another thing I saw out there, that character is apparently like in the Marvel universe as well. And that character is connected somehow. I haven't confirmed if the character's connected or not. But
in the cinematic universe.
In the cinematic universe, Spider-Man Homecoming, Michael Keaton and his group of hoons that fucking do shit, right? There's one of them who's also, last name is Mason, who creates things, like he creates fucking those weapons or whatever, the shit that he's doing, right? So in the comic books, that Mason is this guy's dad, apparently. Is Rick Mason's dad.
Okay.
I don't know if they're connected.
Why is Rick Mason so far away?
Yeah, from his dad. Yeah. From his dad, who's clearly not connected. I don't know. It was just a little Easter egg that might be connected in some way.
Yeah, so I think they're just
he wasn't really like just a fucking random.
Yeah.
It was meant to be like a.
Felt like super random.
Yeah, you didn't like him.
Yeah.
You know what? I liked him because I know him from Handmaid's Tale.
Okay. No, like good actor, but just
character.
I just felt like it was written horribly all through. I don't know. It just annoyed me because I felt like it's such a dark tone, killing Russian agents.
Yeah.
And then there's this guy who's just like, she was like, I'll get you this, I'll get you that.
What do you mean?
You know, I'm okay. No one's going to get me, by the way.
Yeah.
I can get you any passport you want.
I'm good.
I'll go get it for you. I'll be back. Yeah. I'll be back in like 2 hours.
He's, I'll be in the trailer.
Yeah.
I'll be in the trailer sleeping.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I don't know. A couple of things like that, but yeah. The director of the film, Kate Shortland. I don't know if she's done much before, but interesting.
Yeah,
interesting.
Happy with her? Is it a big?
It's how do you get a big movie like this? You know, as a director,
I think a bunch of them just pitched, and then
she would have won it.
So I think though, I think this was in my trivia, but I'll have to bring it up early.
Damn it,
Chloe Zhao.
Oh.
She was offered it, and she's like, "Nah,
no way.
I want Eternals. Give me Eternals." Yeah,
really?
Yeah. So she won.
That could have been her thing.
Yeah. So, but apparently Scarlett said that she really liked the pitch or something, and Scarlett pushed for her to do it.
It would have
over other people. But
interesting.
Yeah, it was good. I've got a question for you. I was thinking about this earlier today. Hypothetical. Who would you cast in a '90s Black Widow movie?
As Black Widow?
Yeah. No, as David Harbour.
David Harbour's character.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger definitely for Harbour's character.
Who'd you cast as Black Widow?
In the 90s?
Like someone who was hot in the 90s.
like a Julia Roberts.
Oh, no, I don't feel good.
Yeah, you need someone else. Like you need like a.
Let me throw some names at you.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
That's one of them.
Yeah, I knew you'd fucking have that
You've
there.
seen Entrapment, haven't you?
Yeah, I've seen her in this role.
And then they do the laser scenes.
Dude, she's so good with lasers.
How do you feel about Rachel Weisz?
True. She would have been killing it back then. Yeah,
she would have been good. Maybe, what about Winona Ryder?
Dude, I just had it in my head as well. That's weird. It's because David Harbour and her Stranger Things.
Ah, that's why it's like
it's a Sherco. Yeah. It's a Sherco.
How about Drew Barrymore?
The way she talks, I don't think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you know what I mean. Yeah, the hair.
The Winona Ryder's a good call.
What about this one's not as popular?
All right,
Sarah
people
Michelle
hate this one.
Nah, too small.
Maybe
not big enough. What about
enough.
Elizabeth Hurley?
Who's Elizabeth Hurley?
Bedazzled.
Oh yeah, brother. Her in fucking leather. You should have just said it. She's great. Her in the red leather in Bedazzled is the Black Widow.
Exactly. My last one, because this one she pretty much is Black Widow, but in the early 2000s or late 90s. I can't remember when the movie was made, but
Uma Thurman.
No. No. Angelina Jolie. Tomb Raider. It's kind of the same, movie.
You mean Angelina Jolie Soul?
Soul, that's what I mean. Like she's kind of
Angelina Jolie Wanted. Brother.
She's almost done.
She's played this role many times.
She's done Black Widow over and over.
She's done it so many times. Interesting choices.
So yeah, I just thought that'd be cool to think about.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of like posts now, like who would be the Avengers in the 90s, the 80s, 2000s. Like it's,
Bruce Willis as Captain America.
Oh God, no, that would be bad.
Looks like you punched your last ticket. Some tough guys in there.
I think the big thing out of this movie was, besides it being a prequel and like it's kind of setting off Scarlet good.
Yeah.
The post-credit scene.
Remind me again what it was.
I won't be able to see
because I won't be able to see very well.
So at the post-credit scene, Florence is at Natasha's tombstone. And she's just there, and then fucking Elaine from Seinfeld rocks up.
She shows up,
and she showed up in Falcon and Winter Soldier, and kind of recruited. What's his name? Our boy Wyatt.
Our boy Wyatt Russell.
Yeah, Kurt's son. We got Kurt's son in.
Yeah.
And then she kind of points through Florence at Hawkeye, saying she's the reason,
guy.
that he died, and she's going to kind of. So I'm assuming the Hawkeye series is leading towards Florence Pugh as the villain.
Sure.
Yeah. So
I forgot about that. Yeah. Do you reckon she's going to show up in the series?
I think so. Well, I think that's pretty much what's hinted. So, but it'll probably be that classic thing. That confusion. She'll be trying to get him. No, I didn't kill him. She'll work out he didn't. Then they'll fight like a bigger bad.
Do you think that's wasting Florence in like throwing her into like a Hawkeye TV show instead of giving her the next movie or throwing her into next like Avengers
you reckon
film?
Just go bang?
I can get her in. This was the audition and she's in. I reckon she fucking killed it.
So just go bang, you reckon?
Just bang bang.
Yeah, well I think Kevin Feige said he like loved her. I bet he loved her in this movie.
I bet Kevin loved her.
Yeah, he said apparently he loved her in this movie and he goes like she's the next widow.
He was like, "You're coming with."
Oh God, yeah. But I think he's like pretty much confirmed that she's the next Black Widow.
Yeah, they kind of do that.
Everyone's very happy with. I'm happy.
She's probably one of the best parts in the film.
Yeah,
outside of David Harbour.
Yeah, you really like David.
Tied with David Harbour.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. So what do you think? What do you think is going to happen with Elaine?
Well, what's her?
Elaine.
Oh, Elaine. What's her deal?
I don't know, but I'm assuming she's like bringing a team together.
Yeah,
because she's got Wyatt.
The Russian Avengers.
Maybe she's like the Sam Jackson.
Role. She's the Fury.
She's the Fury role.
Elaine Fury.
Yeah. So I don't know. What's she going to do?
Who knows what she's trying?
So I think like one of her alias names was like Madam Hydra.
Really?
Yeah. So
Madam Hydra.
I don't know if they're going to make her connect to Hydra or maybe a new company. Or...
It's pronounced Hydra.
Hydra. Yeah. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you reckon they're going to keep that in the TV show, or that's going to be another Avengers like level threat?
Well, they're kind of teasing into the shows, right? Which. To me, tells me that it's probably going to be the next seasons of like Captain Falcon or whatever.
Reckon they're going to make her in the movie?
I don't know because they put it in this film, so it could be like something connected to the next one. Because like you still don't know where they're going with with everything, you know.
Well, we know Loki's bringing in some time travel,
multiverse.
Sorry, time travel. Reducing time.
Yeah. We know that Doctor Stephen Strange is also bringing in some multiverse.
Way Home. Oh my god!
That trailer!
How excited are you?
Let's pause for a second. Yeah. How excited are you with that trailer?
Yeah,
that was so good.
Are you super G'd?
Oh, I'm so excited. I think I told you I watched the trailer like on a Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
Or like early that week, whatever. And then I watched
one of the days
of the week. Yeah. And then I watched all the Spider-Man films.
Yeah.
So I was very keen to like revisit Spider-Man 2 especially.
I'm keen to watch Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 again.
Really?
Not because I think it'd be any good.
Just because to sit through it.
Yeah, I feel like I need to.
You want to hear Garfield talk again?
Yeah, I want to see how bad he was.
You want to critique it to see how bad was it really?
Not that he's bad, it's just the movie's bad to me. But a lot of people liked it.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I used to really like it.
Yeah, I know you'd like it. Yeah. What don't you like?
What don't you like, Kevin Feige?
Well, you know what? I just thought of something. Do you remember at the end of Justice League? Yeah. The original cut with Whedon.
Oh, the much better.
Not much better cut.
The worst
the Whedon cut.
Yeah.
Do you remember at the end of that, Lex is on the boat? And he brings...
He's got the Russian Avengers.
Yeah, like he brings thing, and it's supposed to be like the Injustice League or something. I don't know, something like that. Maybe that's what...
that's what Elaine's trying to do.
Yeah.
It could be, because in a way, you have like an evil Captain America with Wyatt Russell.
You've got maybe an evil Black Widow. We don't know.
Yeah. You need like a...
Oh, yeah.
What if she gets Loki?
You reckon she can get Loki?
But is he good now?
We don't know. The end of Loki's it's left us.
Yeah.
We don't know if he's kept his growth. Because we were discussing this. Do you think maybe he's going to be an Avenger?
Like he'll end up being a good guy.
Yeah, like he'll be like the new Iron Man, the leader.
I don't know. I think it's tough to be like a leader. Maybe not an Iron Man.
After everything he's done, you can't.
I think you said it recently in one of our conversations that Doctor Strange is a good fit for like the next Iron Man
of the Avengers.
Yeah,
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
Peter looks up to him, you know.
Jesus, that guy's ruining everything.
Peter.
Oh, Petey.
Petey.
All right. So
she could be building a butt. All right, if that's the case.
What if she gets Bucky again? Back, triggers him with the words.
She puts that serum in. What if? Okay, I mean, you might be right. What if they are doing that? But would they be doing it like sneakily and like teasing it through the shows? That's the only thing I'm concerned about. It wouldn't be for a
big movie, would it?
Yeah.
It'd be pretty good.
But maybe you need to do it through TV now instead of doing it through 6 freaking films, right? To end up with this one film.
Someone's angry.
I'm so angry, damn it. Nah, I don't know. There's probably ways to do it, but
yeah.
You could tease it this way. All right, well, could you see...
You just want to know. Tell me, goddammit.
I don't know. Can you get fighting on the phone?
Yeah.
Could you see, like, a big Avengers film, right? And you got...
And they're fighting the bad Avengers. The Russian Avengers.
The Russian Avengers. Yeah. They're fighting, like, Wyatt Russell.
Madam Elaine.
Yeah, Hydra.
Yeah.
But could you see that? Could you see, like, Wyatt Russell being the big bad?
As like an Avengers movie, right?
Yeah, right.
You don't know if it's... Ooh.
It just feels
because you feel like they're all kind of good anyway. Like Wyatt's still trying to be good.
He just turned bad a little bit.
He just killed a man.
He just killed a little bit.
The shield of Captain America. I don't know. I don't know. I think with the multiverse going, you're like, it's like it's too big. It's much bigger than what.
There's so much more opportunities. You
know what they could? No, maybe they could write something.
Yeah.
Maybe get a good director in.
Yeah.
Like Sam Raimi.
He's back, right, for the new Spider-Man film?
No, for Multiverse of Madness. He's doing
that's right. That's what I keep confusing. I keep thinking that he's on the new Spider-Man.
It feels like the same movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's going to be like a part 2. That's what Doctor Strange is.
Wouldn't have had made sense to get fucking Raimi to direct the next Spider-Man film?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would they give him Strange?
Hey, we know you're good at this, but we're going to give you this.
We'll give you this, though. Hey, we got this once in a lifetime, never going to happen again in this universe. A chance for you to direct another Spider-Man film with your characters.
Yeah, that you made iconic.
Yeah.
But revolutionized cinema.
Yeah, but here's this Doctor Strange film.
Because the first guy who did Doctor Strange sucked.
Yeah. Would you like that, or would you want this?
Nah, we're gonna put you here.
Yeah. Good, because you can't have this.
Yeah. Oh,
they're dangling the carrot. They're dangling the carrot for Raimi.
Maybe they're just.
They're like.
Maybe he didn't want to do it.
They're like, you want to come back? Direct this first,
and then you get Avengers.
Then you get it. Oh. You just figured it out.
We're getting too ahead of ourselves.
You just figured it out.
It's
well, you know what's interesting, and I'm not too sure if you have it on your trivial list or your other little list
of lies.
Because I know you like to make lists.
Yeah.
But we'll get into it a little bit later, maybe. But the lawsuit.
Yeah.
That happened with releasing this film on Disney.
See, I've got two sides of the story, right?
Yeah.
I've got two sides of the story. I've got two. We'll play both sides, right?
All right, play both sides.
I'm gonna go. The first argument, Scarlet. Why are you being money hungry?
Right.
How much money do you fucking have? Then there's the other side. It's like, Feige, are you trying to rort more actors out of your bloody $1 trillion
Where's
bank
Terrence
account?
Howard? When
How come? Are you just gonna rort people?
Yeah, true.
Or Scarlet, are you gonna be grateful? Like it's tough.
It's really like rich people, really successful people arguing for more money,
it's like
right?
ultra meta world problem like issues. It's kind of sad that it's an argument, but at the same time, if that was in the deal, you gotta pay the deal,
right?
Yeah.
For the listeners who don't know what we're talking about, I guess the lawsuit is that Scarlett Johansson is really upset that Disney decided to release the film on Disney Plus as a streaming, as well as theaters.
Is it because I think I read, you can correct me if I'm wrong, she gets a bonus if it makes over a certain amount in the box office.
Right.
But because there's no box office, Scarlett doesn't get a bonus.
You can suck it. You're not getting anything.
You're not getting a $6 million bonus on top of your $25 million salary.
Send the film to everyone.
Yeah, so...
Well, yeah, it's a tough one.
It's like, come on, Scarlett.
It's like it wasn't in a contract that was going to happen.
Yeah, well, it's fair if it was in a and he told Scarlett, I'm gonna put it in the box office. Yeah, relax.
I'll do it.
Scarlett, don't worry.
Yeah, we did release it. We also released it to everyone. But say what I wanted to bring up is fair enough. They're having this lawsuit, and she feels screwed over. I don't know.
Yeah, he feels let down.
He's upset. I mean, releasing on Disney Plus benefited us in a way because if we're in lockdown, right, we couldn't have gone to the cinemas to watch it.
Yeah,
and it was easier to watch on Disney because it was a film that we were kind of like, all right, we'll watch it at home.
And we're actually hoping they'll do Shang-Chi on Disney Plus because we can't watch it.
that they shouldn't release it in theaters at all. I'm excited for Shang-Chi. I think that's great.
Well, it's out everywhere, but we can't watch it because
is it already out?
Yeah, we can't watch it because we're in lockdown.
Dude, release it on Disney Plus.
I'll be watching it straight away. Yeah.
But my original point, what I wanted to get to, is that apparently the Russo brothers are upset about what's happened and how Scarlett was treated.
Oh, wow.
That during their negotiations, recently, they're saying that they're also looking at possibly not directing or fucking getting out of the game.
Yeah, let me.
How much money do you guys want?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you're gonna screw with her? Fuck, give me more $10 million.
Bump it up,
Yeah, she's there. I'm sure they'll do it.
We want to get paid before you release it on Disney Plus.
I'm sure they'll make it set in stone in their contract for the next one.
Who
but
knows?
what are they attached to any more projects?
Well, I'm sure they're negotiating for something.
Jesus, I thought they would have retired on a massive high.
Bro, they're gonna milk that cow until
because I thought
there's
they were
no
going
milk.
to do Hercules Disney live action.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true.
With Dwayne The Rock Johnson again.
Chris Pratt.
Oh,
as Hercules.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
he's got the
Can he sing?
charisma.
Yeah.
Can he sing?
Yeah.
Does he need to sing?
Unless they do a Mulan and ruin it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw Mulan. That was the worst
treatment.
Yeah, that was the worst movie.
I saw the reviews and.
But they filmed it where the concentration camps happen in China.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a great idea?
The big thing was that they're going to do it we want all Chinese actors, actresses. We want authenticity. We don't want to,
which was
which was But then they film it
the worst place you could film it. What idiots!
In a word it's such a proper thing to do.
You film go film a fucking World War II film in Auschwitz, right?
Yeah, God, it was horrible. I don't know how Disney.
There's no need to do that. Just film it somewhere else.
Yeah. Whatever actors you need, but it's going to be filmed in a communist country.
Oh god!
Oh god! Yeah. So that was a bit. That's an
interesting one. Let's take a quick little break, and we'll come back with some more Black Widow. And we're back.
And we're back. Natasha, you're such pretty girl. Yelena, you and your sister.
What great names.
You. Oh, it's absolutely amazing. I wish I was Russian. Your cats are Russian, right?
My cats are, yeah.
Yeah, what are their names again?
One's called Natasha Rubinov. One's called Ruby, but we do like to refer to her as Natasha Rubinov.
Yeah.
The other one's called Cleo, but we like to call her Kleoshka.
As her Russian name, yeah.
Exactly, a Slavic Russian name. They're both very naughty girls.
Look, I'm thinking do a bit of a hit or miss. I haven't got many hit or misses because I feel like we've covered a lot of
That's okay.
A lot of it. But I thought, these are the ones that I was thinking of.
Yeah, I like the new segment.
Let's go into it.
Hit or miss?
We've talked about it already, but Florence and Scarlett's chemistry.
I think it's a hit.
Very big hit.
Yeah, because like we said before, I think some of the best scenes, the more human scenes in the film are
them two together.
Yeah, which is good. I think that you actually buy it that they're sisters.
I do, yeah. And
do you buy it?
I can see, yeah, they actually play off each other well. I can see little Florence being a little bitch.
But you know what? The only thing, like you said it before, the only thing that throws you off is that Natasha doesn't have the Russian accent.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're two sisters that are very similar, you grew up together and you did shit together, it's like you'd probably be very...
and you were both
the same
assassins together.
Yeah. Sisters that kill together stay together.
Yeah, that's a bond for life.
Yeah,
right. We've already covered this next one, but the cast accents. But we were happy with Harbour.
Very happy with Harbour.
I don't know what Rachel was doing.
Don't know what world Rachel was in.
And Florence was
did a good job.
It was good. Yeah, we didn't love it. We
did a good job.
Black Widow's white suit.
Not bad.
Like it was like the snow gear version.
You know
what?
It
was like the Planet of the Apes. The last Planet of the Apes.
The last Planet of the Apes. Yeah, it's a snow version.
Do you reckon?
I like snow.
Is that a thing? Like you can't.
You wear white in snow to camouflage.
No, I know that.
Have you served?
Drink water. Stay healthy.
Stay healthy. Stay hydrated.
No. You know when he shoots the rocket launcher and then the avalanche happens?
Yeah.
Is that a bullshit Hollywood? Like,
can that happen?
Is that like, yeah, do you know? Like,
do
I don't know if you spent much time in the mountains.
Dude, I grew up in the Alps.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the question? Do avalanches happen if you shoot a
the rocket launch went off in the scene without getting Harbour out of the prison.
Yeah.
And then the avalanche happened.
Remind me again, did it just because of the sound?
Yeah,
it wasn't because the rocket hit
in Planet of the Apes as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you reckon it's a Hollywood myth or a reality?
I don't know, like
they've done it a lot.
Again, you're asking an expert here on avalanches.
You live in the mountains.
You like mountains, don't you?
You were a Boy Scout, weren't you?
Yeah, I was an altar boy. But I think probably it does happen, but I don't think like that easy.
Yeah,
and that much.
But rocket launch is pretty loud. In an open space.
I feel like if a bomb went off somewhere.
Well, the thing is, they have a prison there. Like, wouldn't a prison alarm go off and then maybe set off an avalanche? Like, I'm sure there's a lot of noises happening in that prison.
There's a lot that happens here that you just have to believe. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe, should we say myth or reality?
Yeah, I reckon reality.
Myth, but what about in Planet of the Apes, the last one?
Oh, that was reality.
It wasn't a rocket launch.
Dude,
there.
The monkeys can play ping pong.
Dude, they can do it. My last one. We touched on this. We thought it was refreshing, but I'll go over it again.
Yeah.
No other Avengers in the movie. I was expecting one. I was expecting one.
Sure.
I was expecting a Hawkeye.
Was there no other? There wasn't really. Yeah.
No, like we'll say the main 10 or 7 or whatever.
Because you really get to see like her family and like these.
Well, I guess she's an Avenger, but no other Avengers.
Yeah, true.
I thought maybe Cappy would like
show up.
Yeah, like hey, like maybe on the phone, like
it's
hey,
me.
I'll see you in Budapest.
Budapest.
Yeah, I don't know. So you happy with that?
Yeah, I think it was good.
Very happy
because you don't want to like overcrowd, and you see it in every other film. Like, there's always like someone that comes.
Exactly. So we're happy. So we'll say.
Let me hit you with a quick one. The way that Natasha says Budapest is that a hit or a
miss? Is that a Hollywood myth? A Hollywood myth?
I think that's what people in Hollywood refer to.
Is it like saying schedule?
Yeah, schedule instead of schedule.
Or schedule.
It's really preference.
It's got to be Budapest. It's like Ibiza.
Yeah,
it's like, Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah.
Does he correct her? Or correct someone?
I don't know if he corrects someone. I think he just says it the right way.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, wait, what?
Ibiza.
what?
Yeah. Ibiza.
It was the size of Ibiza.
Tangerine.
Oh, God. All right, I'm ready. Are you ready for some trivia?
You bet your ass I'm ready.
I got a few trivias with me.
Go on. Hit me.
This is
hit me with some knowledge.
This one's a good one. According to writer Eric Pearson, Florence Pugh teased Scarlett Johansson about Black Widow's iconic pose during filming. So Pearson put it in the film.
Yeah. That was a good scene.
That was pretty good. She's like, such a poser.
Yeah, such a poser.
I actually, that's the chemistry that was like really good. So they must have had that off screen as well.
That's the brilliance of Florence Pugh.
Yeah, but that was awesome. They put it in the movie.
That's a great scene, actually.
Yeah. Next one. In prison, Red Guardian shows tattoos on his right shoulder of 2 roses.
Yeah.
The 2 Russian names underneath the roses translate to Natasha and Yelena.
Yelena, really?
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
So he loves his daughters.
Mm-hmm. We've talked about this already. It's just about how much Kevin Feige loved Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
That she's going to be the next pretty much Black Widow.
Yeah.
This one. Yelena mistakenly calls Alexei the Crimson Dynamo. Do you remember that when he's on the helicopter?
Yes.
Instead of the Red Guardian.
Yeah.
In the comics, the Crimson Dynamo is a Russian supervillain in a powerful armor who usually fights Iron Man. And has been a teammate of Red Guardian. So it's not actually the Red Guardian, it says Crimson Dynamo.
Right.
His real name was Anton Vanko.
That's
and
right.
He's the father of Ivan Vanko. Mickey Rourke from Iron Man 2. Oh. Yeah. So
that's great.
Electricity-based Epidemic, was based on the Crimson Dynamo.
That's crazy.
Comics,
I saw something about that, which is that's crazy. It's a good connection,
but it's not connected at all.
Yeah. Well, the other part of that is that Iron Man 2 is the first time that Black Widow appears.
Oh, so they had to connect it somehow.
They wanted to connect the Vanko.
The Vanko.
Vanko.
Do you reckon they can do like a Mickey Rourke's son? Like, he comes out and he's like, I'm going to... I don't even know what happened. Do you know what happened to Mickey Rourke in Iron Man 2?
I think he got locked up.
Locked up, didn't die?
I don't think he died.
So he's still out there.
I don't know. We could be wrong. He could have died.
I honestly don't
remember. You know what? I love the Ivan Vanko character.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can't remember what his purpose was.
Well, we spoke about Russian accents before. That was a terrible Russian accent. Bad? Yeah, it wasn't that great.
Oh, God.
But Rourke's a great character. Great actor, I mean.
He looks like a big Russian.
You know what would have been more interesting? There's another Easter egg. I don't know if you've got it on your little list.
My list of lies.
Your list of lies. I think it's an Endgame. Because look, the whole plot of the Black Widow thing
is that she's dead.
She's dead now. She still doesn't know who her parents are. She doesn't know who her real mother is.
Yep. Oh, she's kind of trying to find.
She's still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And even in this film, right? She comes to the end, faces fucking Dreykov or whatever, and asks him, and he's like, "I'll tell you your mother's name. It's unknown." Or whatever. Like he fucks her over, right?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Fuck you. It's like she didn't care about you. So just another little.
He might have killed her.
Who knows? Or he doesn't care, or she didn't care, or whatever the fuck the thing is.
She didn't end up finding out.
But there's a scene in Endgame which I completely forgot about.
He says daughter of
Ivan. The Red Skull, right? When he faces them, he says daughter of Ivan. And it's the first time she figures out that that's her dad's name. And she tells Hawkeye, she's like, I don't know who my parents are or whatever.
Wow.
And when that connection was made, I thought, holy shit, Mickey Rourke.
Fuck.
And imagine if that's her dad somehow.
Wow.
But it doesn't make sense though, because he'll be much older, right? I mean, not old enough. I don't think
it'd be, but it's just cool that... imagine they connected that in there.
I know.
That would have been... They probably missed the mark there.
They missed the mark.
Yeah,
imagine
they could have added...
Vanko is her dad.
Yeah. Oh, no, but then she didn't know, so maybe that's a prequel.
Yeah.
But maybe they'll... Yelena will... Wait.
They're not sisters, dude.
They're not sisters, are they?
They're not sisters.
Oh, my God. They're just...
Who is this family?
God, it's so
Is Harbour even married to wives, or they're just two friends? Exactly.
Oh God. Yeah, that's interesting. Wow. Oh, very good trivia by you.
That's cool.
It. Do you remember how Alexei breaks the guy's arm in the prison? Yeah. His name is he goes, Ursa's next or whatever, you know. Yeah. But apparently Ursa is like a comic book name for someone. Ursa Major is a fellow Russian hero who has the ability to turn into a bear. Because he kind of looks like a bear. Like,
was he one of the Avengers?
Yeah,
the Russian Avengers?
A bear. And Alexei goes, "You look like a bear."
You look like a bear.
Like a big bear.
See, that's the scenes that I really loved in this film.
They just hit. They hit really well. This one's a good one. this was very informative. The main contenders for the role of Yelena Belova were Emma Watson, Saoirse Ronan, Ansel Elgort, don't know who that is, Da Zuzowski, don't know who that is, and Florence Pugh.
Interesting.
Could you see Emma or Saoirse?
You can.
I don't want to.
I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, I think they hit the mark.
But you know what it is? Like, you look at that list. Do you say that Florence Pugh is the best out of all of them?
You know who's the best actress?
It's Saoirse. Jinx.
You owe me a sandwich. Yeah, Saoirse would have. She's done definitely that accent so good. She would have been. But I don't think. Killed it. I don't reckon they would have clicked because Saoirse's a bit like
feisty.
Yeah, I don't know. I reckon she's like on par with Scarlett in Hollywood now.
Yeah, like she'll walk up to Scarlett and be like,
you know what I mean? I feel like they would have been fighting offset.
I don't know.
No.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like...
You reckon Saoirse would have come up to her and be like, I'm a better actress. Fuck you. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
I fucking killed 2 people to get this role. I've gone method acting.
She's in character the whole time.
No, but yeah, Saoirse, I could see her, but probably, I don't think, I couldn't see her working together with Scarlett.
Watson?
Miss Watson.
Miss Watson? She could have done it.
I feel like you would. I feel like you can't unsee Emma Watson as Emma Watson.
I know.
I don't see her as Hermione, but I just feel like when you see Emma Watson, like, that's Emma.
That's Emma Watson. That's Miss Watson.
Miss Watson. Yeah.
That's tough. I think they definitely didn't make a mistake.
No, I think they hit the mark.
They hit the mark with Florence Pugh, and I think it might be fair to say, but Florence Pugh might be hotter right now than Saoirse in Hollywood.
I think so, popularity-wise. But
talent-wise,
Saoirse's good.
Saoirse's probably done a lot more, proved herself a lot more.
But Florence done a lot now, too.
I know.
Jesus Christ, man.
It's a tough one.
We have to do a Saoirse versus Florence podcast.
Oh, God.
But you know what apparently got her over the line, Florence?
What?
Do you remember that movie Fighting With My Family that came out a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
She was in that. I didn't even know.
That movie was good,
Is she, like, completely different? Like, she got dark hair and stuff?
Yeah, I think so. She's got, like, a bit of a gothic look, I think.
Apparently they reckon they gave her an added advantage.
Because she was physical in that role?
Yeah.
That's great.
It's crazy, actually.
And actually, that kind of fits this role as well. Because it's like a family thing, right?
Very.
Yeah. Good choice.
Next one, Chloe Zhao was to direct the film but chose Internals. Told you that one. This one's a cool... Oh, sorry.
Was Zhao disappointed after this came out? No. All right, well, how about this? After Eternals comes out and we review it...
And we'll talk about Chloe's decision.
Then we'll talk about what she should have done.
I think she saw more like franchise potential with Eternals.
Eternals looks like a way bigger film.
Yeah, and those characters could probably get sequels where Scarlett's fucking dead.
Yeah, she's dead, dude. Get over it. Yeah.
This one was really, really interesting. I don't know if you saw this. Eva Anderson, who plays young Natasha in the flashbacks. Remember the start with the fireflies and stuff?
Yeah.
That actress is the daughter of Mila Jovovich.
Really?
And Paul W.S. Anderson, which I don't know who that is. I'm assuming he's big.
Oh my
God.
Yeah,
how crazy is that?
I'm just looking at her photo. And she looks exactly
like she Russian? Mila?
Yeah.
She's like super Russian. Wasn't she Russian in Zoolander?
I think she was. Yeah.
Designer bag.
I don't know where Mila's actually from.
Mila Jovovich.
Ukrainian.
Oh, Ukraine.
Yeah. But wait a minute.
So similar.
She's a Soviet Russian actress. Right.
Soviet Russia.
No, she's a daughter of a Soviet Russian actress and Bogdan Jovovich, a Serbian doctor.
Jesus. Wow. Yeah, she looks the most Slavic woman you could ever see.
She is very Slavic.
Ever. But how crazy is that?
That's crazy.
Isn't it? I was like, fuck, they look the same.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, like, they actually look the same.
Very, next one.
That's cool.
This is just a bit of fun trivia. In the comics, Daredevil and Black Widow were a couple.
They hooked up.
Yeah, they got together.
Dude, they totally fucked.
But would you want to, like, knowing that Hulk's, like, was the first one to get there?
It's been there.
Because she froths Hulk, right, in Avengers.
She does.
And then a Daredevil's in like, I just want to know about your past. Like,
wait,
streak.
That's your ex-boyfriend?
Like, did you sleep with Captain America? Like, I can handle that. She's like, no, I didn't. She's like, oh, that's amazing. But I slept with the Hulk.
Slept with the Hulk. Oh, God. Jeez. How do you compete with that big monster?
He's so big.
He's so big, that guy.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
How are you alive?
How did he not crush you?
But I thought that was interesting.
That's interesting.
This is another one. They're all trivia. Olga, who plays obviously Antonia, Taskmaster MCU, she was actually top 3 for Wonder Woman in DCEU.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting choice. I could see it. She's got a bit of a Wonder Woman look.
Yeah, she could be a Wonder
Woman.
But I think Gail's probably better.
That
She's
Gail,
taller, right?
Yeah.
Much taller.
I think so.
Probably more athletic.
Yeah. Athletic.
Yeah,
she's really good. The athleticism.
She's so good when she does it like that.
It feels so good.
Thought that was interesting. I didn't know she was that close. So maybe she could be maybe a bigger star now if she got that.
You know what? That's interesting because at that point, probably when they're auditioning for that, they're both pretty much at the same level. Like they've done a couple of movies, right?
Done more at that point.
You reckon?
It's amazing.
Sure.
Gail's got it because she wouldn't have done what she did Fast and Furious, and then I think she got picked, right?
It's because of that athleticism. Yeah. She was just like,
but did they watch Oblivion?
I don't know. That means, did anyone watch Oblivion? That's a better question.
You haven't seen Oblivion?
No, I watched it. It's great.
Okay, I was going to say.
It's not great. It was a bit of a letdown.
I thought it was still good.
I thought it was still good. I mean,
it was no Edge of Tomorrow.
Once we do Cruise Control on the podcast, we'll get to it. But Tom Cruise doesn't really drop bad movies.
I mean, it's no Edge of Tomorrow.
It's no Edge of Tomorrow, though.
Yep.
Emily Blunt.
I already talked about what's her name?
A quick little point. You know, it was interesting to see William Hurt. He came back. Was
it him?
Up. Yeah.
It looked like he was CGI.
No, it was him. But I think the CGI had him to look a bit younger.
Oh,
possibly.
okay. Younger? What? A year younger?
Oh, maybe not. Why did you think he was CGI?
He just looked weird to me.
Wasn't he on like a hologram kind of thing?
Fake eyebrows or something? I don't know.
Yeah. They try to keep him looking the same as he looked in the Incredible Hulk all those years ago.
But he was in Civil War. Like, I don't know why they... Yeah, unless he's looking...
What's the deal? What's the deal,
maybe he's...
William?
We touched on this earlier. This is the last one. Red Guardian stories about fighting Captain America prior to Steve being in prison.
Yeah.
They say that's bullshit, but they say here maybe because he fought other super serum soldiers. So we're saying maybe Isaac from Falcon or many others. So that was I thought that was interesting.
That would have been like we said before, that would have been really cool, I think, if you got to see something like that. There's definitely more there to explore.
It's like I remember when we watched Falcon Winter Soldier, like imagine they did a prequel on Isaac. That would be so sick to watch. That could be like real gritty because they put him in prison.
Who'd you cast as a young Isaac?
Oh, hey Isaac.
Young Washington? Young Denzel? Little
Isaac's
Denzel?
big. Isaac's real big.
He is big.
Maybe Cyborg.
Oh yeah, Ray Fisher?
Yeah.
He could probably do it.
Yeah. Hey, who was Dr. Manhattan in the show that came out? Is that Ray Fisher as well?
He is the best.
That's not Ray Fisher.
Nah, it's not Ray Fisher. That's what's his name? Yaya.
What?
Wait.
Yaya. Ding dong.
Yeah, it's Yaya Abdul. Yaya Abdul.
Oh, is he in the new Candyman movie that's coming out?
too. Yeah, he's the Candyman.
He's good, man.
Candyman.
Is that what that is?
Nah, it's not.
Okay.
He's so hot right now.
He could be the Isaac.
He could be anything he wants right now. Yaya's great, dude.
Yeah, so that's the end of my trivia then.
I like that. Some interesting little facts there. So you think this is it for Black Widow? Like, there can't really be a sequel. Like, because if you do, you can always tell another story in the past.
So you think they'll get Scarlet back?
What's the point?
I think she's done.
And after this lawsuit,
oh god, she's never coming back unless they sweeten the deal somehow. Yeah. But you know what? They can bring. You know what? It's good and bad about this multiverse. Like. Potentially, we're getting the best Spider-Man movie ever made, right?
Shut your mouth.
But like, you could potentially go into another multiverse and bring back Scarlet. You could bring back Captain America, Iron Man, at many different points in time.
Yeah.
That's where it kind of takes the stakes out of things.
Yeah.
So you hope they don't touch that kind of angle. They need to save it for like kind of the big things, if that makes sense.
The thing
or at least cast different actors from different multiverses.
I think like we talked about it before, like superhero fatigue. The other part of that fatigue is that maybe you want to start seeing new faces, new actors in these roles. You know what I mean? That's why I'm excited to see like Florence Pugh, you know, see what she does.
Yeah. What's his name? Sam Wilson's character, actor.
Who's that?
The new Captain America, the Falcon.
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
Mackie.
Yeah, Andrew. Anthony.
Andy Mackie.
Yeah. But do you want to see newer faces?
I do. Like, and you got to think about it. Like, Scarlett Johansson's been in this game fucking ages now. She's done so many films.
Yeah, her Iron Man pretty much from the start.
Exactly. Like, how much longer could have fucking Downey have gone? You know, like,
he's over it too.
Exactly.
Thor wants to keep going, right?
I don't know.
Hemsworth's pretty keen.
Hemsworth just wants to keep working.
Yeah. Oh my god, how does he have the energy?
But I don't know. Like, he can do it for a little bit longer, probably. And then like
another phase. Because Thor's supposed to be like he forever, can live for like hundreds of years.
Well, how do you replace him? Or why would you kill him off?
Is Liam doing anything?
Yeah, could do that. I don't know. You could pass it on to a female Thor. I think they've done that in the past. Like you get what's her name?
Natalie.
No, not Natalie. It's the chick who's
from Blind Spot, right?
Yeah. I forgot
her name.
So
and she was in Loki, yeah.
Oh, she was. She had a
little cameo.
Yeah. Jamie Alexander.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good. See, like you do something like that, but it's not really Thor. Like,
I know, but we'll see. I don't know.
I don't know.
I know what you want.
What do I want?
You want to finally see who's announced as the Fantastic Four.
Dude, that's all I want.
I know.
Well, see, even at that point, it's like,
just do it already.
Just do it already, Dan. What are you waiting for?
What am I waiting for?
What am I waiting for? No, like even like having the same characters as the main Avengers, like how far can you take that? Like I do want to see Fantastic Four. Like, I don't know. Like,
so you want them to stop making Marvel movies?
Yeah, stop it. Stop it right now. Yeah. You know what I wanted to bring up? It's just
the Batman's coming out soon.
We're going to get the next Batman trailer at DC Fandom, October 16th. Sign up right now.
Is October 16th?
October 16th.
That's when we'll get it?
Yeah. They're going to do the next DC Fandom event. Yeah. So it's going to be free
will they give it
online.
To us then, or will they wait?
I think it's going to be streamed online. You can watch it for free.
Are you going to get up at 4 a.m?
You bet your ass I'm going to do it. And they're going to just drop like whatever's happening at the Fandom thing.
Nice.
It's a virtual kind of panel. Matt Reeves might come up again with his little weird outfit and talk about how much he loves Chinatown. But anyway, it's going to be exciting. What I wanted to talk about is that this whole phase of superhero films, right? Bit of fatigue. They just keep pumping them out. Marvel's fucking killing it because they just keep throwing out more and more. When has this ever happened before in Hollywood where there's one type of genre, right? One genre that's just being smashed out year after year. I was thinking about it. Do you think the only other time that it happened is probably during like the Westerns, when every film was like a Western?
Because the Westerns were the hero movies back in the day. When did the Westerns die? In the 70s?
Probably. What did they do? Like Unforgiven was like one of the last ones, whatever. That was like a classic.
Well, they came back. That was in the 90s.
Right.
So they just did it better, I guess. But
you know what I mean? Like,
I just think
it's like an era.
Yeah. Well, I guess even kids, they would have loved. They were the heroes back in the day. The cowboys,
sure.
Like in what do you call it? What's Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Exactly.
Like, Rick Dalton.
Yeah. Like, well, even like think about like actors back then, right? They'll be like, your success is measured by, I've made it. I've got a Western film, right? Like nowadays,
I did a Marvel film.
I'm a superhero in something, right? That's like the success measure, right, for an actor or whatever.
If you're big enough to be picked for a superhero,
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. But the thing is, Westerns. But the thing is, all right, Westerns.
They died.
But when did they start though? In the 50s or 60s?
Probably like
40s.
40s maybe.
So if it died in the 70s, they were around for 20, 30 years. See, I just
how long can you run with it? You know,
I don't know because think of it this way: like comics never died. Yeah. Oh, I guess they died, people buying them and stuff, but the characters haven't died. You know what I mean? True. Like they never stopped writing them and things like that. Like the money
people still fascinated with Batman. You know, for as,
you're real keen, aren't you?
Yeah, you like it, don't you?
I don't know, man.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough question to ask. I don't see it dying anytime soon.
They're trying to find
because TV shows have now.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to find freshness by combining a classic superhero story and mashing it with a different genre, right?
Well,
that's what's fresh right now.
Do you remember when they first bought Star Wars, Disney? And then they said, we're going to release a Star Wars movie every year for the next 5 to 10 years, whatever. Yeah. And then they realized it doesn't work because it doesn't feel, it doesn't feel as fresh. So then I think they stopped that plan, and then they because I think they did Solo, and then that didn't work. They thought Solo was going to be huge. Everyone loves Han Solo.
They kind of put a bit of a pause in it.
Yeah, so they stopped with that. They've slowed that down, and everyone's like thinks Mandalorian kept Star Wars back alive. If that makes sense, you know. And then they released all those other movies that are coming out and TV shows. But yeah, it's an interesting point to make. But I don't know. I don't see it dying anytime soon.
It's hard for it to die off, like let's say in the next 2 years, right?
I reckon 10, 15. But then what happens after that?
They'll make more.
Do we go into espionage? Do we go back to spy thrillers? Yeah.
Make a little prediction right now. What could be the next big like genre kind of film that's not like superheroes?
You can't. I think it's just
could the action flicks make a comeback somehow? You know, like 90s,
Fast and Furious broke. You know, stayed alive. That's an action flick.
90s action heroes.
What do you want, Arnie? To
what do you want?
Like, I don't know what you're trying to ask me.
I don't know. I'm just I'm interested to
Why? What do you think?
What do you want?
See, I think like when I was younger, right? When I was a little boy,
younger.
I was always like action movies, whatever, like that genre over and over.
Now you're over it.
Yeah. Well, action. You know why? Because they're not done well.
Yeah.
When you go back, they're like numbing movies. Like when you watch Triple X the first time, you were like, "This is sick." You go back, it's like none of this makes sense.
Yeah, it's true.
In a superhero world, you can put yourself in that universe and be like, "All right, that's where that works." You know what I mean? Like that's why Die Hard was so good, because it was just. I think he was the first non-buff looking dude to be in the action movie.
He's just a cop.
Yeah, I remember I watched this thing on Netflix. It was like the making of movies, and they said Bruce Willis. Like when he went on the trailer, apparently people were laughing at him, like this guy's an action hero. But then they realized they made it more realistic, down to earth, all these things. I think I just want good movies, mate.
That's all I ever want. Yeah,
like I don't care what genre it is. Like Little Women, my God, if I was 10. Like you couldn't get me to watch Little Women. Like where's the action? You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
God, one of my favorite movies. Yeah, like, and it's just about wholesome family love and heartbreak and tragedy. And I think it's just about making good movies. I don't think this is going to be, it's just a genre.
Sure.
I just think Marvel have to work out how to make like darker,
deeper films.
Yeah, more hard-hitting films. Because even though Black Widow was great, it still felt
a popcorn flick.
Yeah, it felt like a popcorn flick. And maybe that's the next transition. Maybe they make like a real gritty.
What if they're betting on Eternals to be that?
You think it looks gritty, nitty gritty?
I don't know, because it's a closed genre film.
Yeah, but it still felt like it had Marvel jokes hanging around there. Yeah,
maybe the first trailer you're like, oh, okay, but then you see the proper Marvel trailer and it's like, all right, it could be good though.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think you're right. I think as long as they make a good film, even like having a big blockbuster superhero film, as long as it's a good film, you probably won't feel the fatigue as much.
Yeah, I think that's what you're excited for Batman.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't feel like it's a Batman movie.
I don't feel fatigued. It's a detective, dark horror. Apparently,
horror.
Yeah, they're saying it's like fucking scary.
Any more rumors? Is it a comedy? A horror comedy?
It's a proper horror film.
Yeah. How about we get some creme de la creme?
Creme de la creme. Did you want to do the creme de la creme for certain actors, or did you want to do it for like a Marvel?
Scarlet.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was just thinking go through Scarlet's creme.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do Scarlet.
We should save the proper creme for like if we ever do like an Avengers or...
Yeah, then we can do like a Marvel creme, yeah?
I just want to go through
I like calling it creme. That's good.
I was thinking, let's do Scarlet's creme.
Yeah.
But let's not put any Marvel films in.
Let's just rate her non-Marvel films.
Non-superhero films.
Interesting, I like that.
Or should we save that for when we do a Scarlet film?
You see... I would love to talk about Lost in Translation one day.
Yeah, I know.
No, that's fine. Let's do it.
Let's do all the Scarlet films. For Scarlet Marvel films.
All right.
The ones that she's in only.
Yeah. Let me pull up that list for you right now.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, you get it. Get it. Scarlett Johansson. When did you first notice Scarlett? Can you remember? Would you have watched like Lost in Translation or something?
That definitely wasn't the first movie I saw her in.
Okay.
Go through the list. But go from the start.
All right.
Let's just talk about the elephant in the room with Lost in Translation.
She's too young.
Yeah. So she's 17 when they were filming, and then
her actual age was 17.
Yeah, and then when just before the movie was released, she turned 18. So that was why it was okay. Yeah.
It's weird.
Sophia. Get your
shit together, okay?
But great movie.
Yeah, you can't tell a Coppola what to do, Dane.
She don't give a fuck.
Can't tell him what to do. Oh, this is the other thing that I just triggered a memory because of Coppola. Another point I was going to make is, okay, let's say, all right, The Godfather, right?
Yeah.
Amazing film.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I've got a point to make.
Yeah.
The Godfather.
Oh, gangster movies?
Gangster movies, right?
Yeah.
The Godfather is amazing, right?
Yeah.
Probably, arguably one of the best. Godfather 1, Godfather 2, arguably one of the best
Godfather
films.
3 is my favorite, though.
God damn you, Roger.
Yeah.
Like, arguably one of the best films ever made.
Yeah, you said that.
But let's say, like, at that point, gangster films are so hot. Everyone's making a gangster film.
Like Casino.
Right? Casino, all that, which has been done, but it's been done over the years, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that's the thing. And everyone
gangsters are coming back.
Like, gangster films are, like, hot right now. Instead of superhero films, and everyone just keeps pumping out, like, mob films, you know, about...
But that had its time, I think.
Do you reckon?
I reckon Westerns.
Western's a better analogy.
But then again, there's always a Western here and there that comes out. It's reasonably decent.
Yeah.
See, again, I think it's tough. Need a new... There's going to be something new that we haven't seen before.
Maybe like, more sci-fi.
Like... reminiscent films.
Yeah.
Like Waterworld.
Windy World's coming next.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, fair. Anyway.
Like, I wouldn't mind, like, maybe creating a universe. What if they created, like, do you remember when King Arthur came out and they said, we want a 5-movie franchise?
Yeah.
And then the first movie didn't make a lot of money. So but maybe they make, like, that universe, right? And then they just have different movies about different stories in that universe.
In a medieval universe.
Yeah.
Or like a Game of Thrones style.
Yeah, I don't know. Like...
But there's movies set in that same universe, but it's connected. But it's like a circle.
Maybe they got nothing to do with each other, but simple, subtle hints, and then maybe there's one big. I don't know. There's something there.
They're trying to do.
They've got to be thinking of these things.
Someone's got to be thinking. Yeah. Well, they're trying to do it with the monster universe.
But is that back on? Because I know the Mummy.
I thought we took a pause on that one.
Yeah, I thought the Mummy.
Who was in the Mummy again, Dave?
Tom Cruise.
That's right.
It's not his fault.
It wasn't his fault.
But yeah. So I thought that stopped. Is it back on?
Well, isn't the success of Godzilla and Kong?
Yeah, but that's not connected.
Isn't that connected?
No, that's not connected.
Isn't it?
No,
they're monsters.
No, I think it was supposed to be like a supernatural like type. Because I remember they said Johnny Depp was going to be the Invisible Man.
Ah, that's right.
Javier Bardem was someone. Like they had like a big cast ready, and then Spanish, the Mummy. Man. But I remember, I don't know. I remember there was more. Paused, yeah.
After the Mummy.
The Mummy was supposed to kick it off, but it didn't.
They're like, we need a big star here. Yeah. Someone that's just going to kickstart
this 100 million straight up.
Exactly.
It was pretty bad.
Do his own stunts. Anyway, Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, hit me. What's her first movie?
All right, hot list. We did a film in '94 called North. I'm not familiar with it.
I think she was in Home Alone 3 or 4.
Home Alone 3. In '97.
Yeah, I know that was, but that wasn't the first thing I saw her in.
She was in The Horse Whisperer after that.
Oh, God, I love that.
My Brother the Pig after that. Wow, she's really did a couple of shitty films. Ghost World. That's where I didn't watch her. What's there.
Ghost World.
It's her and
a bunch of ghosts.
A bunch of ghosts. I'm pretty sure you would recognize it. If you look it up right now. Type in Ghost World. You'd recognize it.
Is it like Casper?
It's like a weird kind of quirky. I think it was like an indie kind of comedy film. And it's got like Steve Buscemi in it and stuff.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. But anyway, that's one that I remember seeing her, and I was like, okay,
yep,
fair enough. 8-Legged Freaks, remember that one?
Is she in that? I don't remember her from that.
You would have liked that.
I was too scared to watch that.
You would be.
And now,
so yeah, I hate spiders. Lost in Translation after that, 2003.
Okay. Yep.
So I think she did a bunch of these smaller ones, right? And then that's probably I think Ghost World was kind of like a one because that's like a leading role in it.
Yeah. And
then Lost in Translation.
What year is Lost in Translation?
2003.
2003, yeah.
See, it's really upsetting me that, there's a bit of,
Bill Murray kissing a young
bit of a weird cloud over Lost in Translation because I just think it's such a beautiful film.
Yeah, I know. It's exactly like Midnight in Paris, but that's a podcast for
another time. After that, Girl with a Pearl Earring.
No,
I think that was actually.
Jesus, you're a big Scarlet fan.
Recognized as I didn't realize that you watched this. The Perfect Score. I remember watching that as a young boy.
Captain America.
Oh, was he in it as well?
Yeah. Wait, is that the one where the uni students trying to cheat on the test?
Try to cheat on the test.
But then they realize they don't need to cheat. Oh, they do cheat though.
They do, yeah.
But they work it out together.
Exactly. Love song for Bobby Long. Don't really recognize that one. SpongeBob movie. In Good Company. A little Dennis Quaid and Topher Grace film.
Is that his daughter in the movie?
Yeah. Is that my daughter?
That's the first thing I've seen Scarlett in.
Yeah. I liked her in that. That was good.
I remember he tried to dunk in that, Dennis Quaid, and he hurt his knee. Yeah.
We love you, Dennis Quaid.
I miss those movies when you like rent them from Blockbuster.
You just watch it, You're
or they're on Fox. You're like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, Topher Grace is cool.
Topher's, he was big, That's a new show. Then she did a film called Match Point.
Match Point.
Yep.
Who's in that?
It's directed by a director that you hate, Woody Allen.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's why I don't like Scarlett.
Yeah, you wouldn't watch that because she's worked with him.
Yeah, she don't mind.
You know a movie that I used to froth when I was younger?
Lucy.
No. 2005, a film called The Island. Her and Ewan McGregor.
That was a big coming out, like box office
film, yeah.
See, you know what? I always wanted to watch it, but I never went around to
Directed by Michael Bay.
Was it decent?
Bro, I used to love it. Right now, it's probably like garbage.
Do you reckon you could rewatch it?
I reckon I could.
I really want to watch it.
We should watch it. I want to see what the rating is. 40%.
That's worth watchable.
Watch.
Yeah,
worth a watch.
I mean, we watched Reminiscence. So.
Oh God, did we? It's an island,
okay,
right?
Yeah,
the island.
Yeah.
Everyone
don't spoil it though.
Everyone lives there.
Yeah. Okay.
And the keys, you want to win this lottery that they play on the island.
Oh.
It's like a jail style.
I haven't. This isn't where I thought the movie was going.
You want to win this lottery. If you win the lottery, everyone has a job on this thing. Like
you're not spoiling the movie.
I'm not. It's a part of the plot.
Yeah, like the start, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Not the end.
Wait, what? Everyone wants to win the lottery.
Yeah.
To get to this
other island,
which is like paradise. And that's the thing. And there's something fishy going on.
Oh, I like it. Okay, we should watch it.
If you haven't seen The Island, check it out. It's available on Disney Plus.
Yeah, that was a big box office.
Another film called Scoop, which is Scarlett Johansson and Hugh Jackman. Again, directed by Woody Allen.
Oh no! Yeah,
dang! I know.
Don't like
I know.
Skip it.
After that, The Black Dahlia.
But you know what? Deborah made Hugh do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Deb said you have to do it.
Yeah, Hugh's wife was like, "You should just do it."
Yeah. You need a critically acclaimed one.
They both do Scoop in 2006, and the same year they also both appear in The Prestige. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very good film.
Very good film.
Fuck, she was good in it too.
She was great in it.
You know what? I like the other actress more.
Rebecca Hall.
No, the other one. What not did you tie?
Oh,
we don't want to spoil it.
Coyote Ugly.
Yeah, I like her more.
She's great.
I thought she was going to break out.
Yeah,
and then I didn't see her for 10 years.
Shame.
And then I saw her in Angel Has Fallen.
Oh, is she in that? So she's
I'm like,
back,
is she? Yeah. But I frothed her.
She's made a strong comeback.
When my mum used to watch Coyote Ugly and I was on the couch, I was like,
brother,
oh my God.
When those women
when she got up on that bench, oh my God, I was just a little boy.
That's when the little boy became a man. Oh, that was great. After The Prestige, she has The Nanny Diaries. Oh, God. Vicky Cristina Barcelona in 2008 with Javier.
Yeah.
That's pretty
a lot
good.
Of women froth Javier.
Yeah. She was in The Spirit, which was, I think, Rodriguez.
Get it. Just don't even talk about that movie.
No, Frank Miller directed
I reckon that's the worst movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, that wasn't as good, right?
I saw it in cinemas and fell asleep, and it was the worst.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Harvey Specter from Suits was in it.
Harvey Specter.
And he didn't get a role until Suits. So.
Jesus.
Yeah,
really
that's how bad it was.
Ruined careers, huh? He's Just Not That Into You. And then 2010, Iron Man 2.
Okay. And then it's Scarlet Witch.
Then it's Scarlet, like you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Avengers, Hitchcock, Don John, Under the Skin,
Yeah.
If you remember that one.
Oh, Don was good. She was really good in Don.
She was great in that. She was in Her as the voice for Samantha.
Her's voice, yeah.
She's in Chef because Jon Favreau used her and Downey to, come on board.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier. Then she had the big Lucy film, right?
Yeah.
And that was meant to be like a standalone, right?
Mom and Dad love Lucy.
Why?
Because it's they think they like it's true. You can unlock 20% of your brain.
You know how they say we only use 10% of our hearts?
Yeah.
I fucked it up. Lucy was okay, but I don't know if it was...
Yeah, no, I didn't watch Lucy.
Yeah. Do you reckon Lucy also makes it possible to make a Black Widow film today?
What?
Like, because that was her on her own.
Yeah, but I don't think that was a big hit.
But that was the conversation back in the day when Lucy was coming out, that can Scarlett hold her own film?
Why the fuck isn't she getting money?
Yeah. Who made this film?
But Lucy was a good movie. Like, if Lucy was a good movie and did poor in the box office, I'd be like, wait, there's something wrong with the audience here.
Right.
Yeah.
But I remember that being a thing. It's like, if this knocks it out of the park, she's going to get her own Black Widow film.
Yeah, and then like, maybe wait another fight.
It's all very complicated.
It's not her fault anyway. It's shit movie.
Avengers Age of Ultron, Hail Caesar, The Jungle Book, Civil War, Sing.
Sing is good. It's a cartoon.
Ghost in a Shell. Have you seen that?
I wanted to watch that. I think I asked you to watch it and you told me to fuck off.
You know what? That's another one. We should put that next to The Island as well.
Yeah, that's like an island.
That's one that we should rewatch.
Yeah, but that was the whitewashing controversy, remember?
Yeah. She's involved with a lot of controversies, isn't she?
Contraband.
Yeah, contraband. Rough Night, which is like a comedy. Isle of Dogs. Avengers again. I think we said we didn't want to.
What are you thinking?
Jojo Rabbit was one of them.
Jojo?
Yeah, Jojo.
Jojo's probably...
Jojo's
Jojo.
Contender.
Her?
Really? You give her the voice? The voice role?
You do the cha-cha.
You like to do the cha-cha.
Really? Do the cha-cha?
All right. So she's done a fuck ton of films, right? Mm-hmm. What would you say is probably one of her better performances?
I think the cha-cha.
The cha-cha.
You're gonna cut this out.
Do you like it to do the cha-cha? But wait, we were going to select not a Marvel film, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're not doing Marvel.
We're not doing Marvel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do one of each.
All right, best Marvel and best outside of Marvel.
Do we want to say Scarlet Widow, Black Widow?
Scarlet Widow.
Scarlet Witch. Black Widow.
Do you reckon she's the best then? What's another standout scene from her?
You know what? I want to say Avengers 1.
Really?
Yeah, you know, like you said, when Loki's interrogating her and she tricks him, and then she fights Hawkeye. She's pretty prominent in that film.
Yeah,
she's prominent in all of them.
What about her?
She's good in Civil War.
What about when she first shows up on the scene in Iron Man 2?
Is she in it much?
Yeah.
But she's not Black Widow. She's just a secretary who can fight.
But again, it's hard to argue because now she's got a full movie.
Yeah, and then you say a full movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go top 2. I'll say Black Widow and I'll say Avengers 1.
Okay. I think I agree with you.
Yeah, you agree?
You concur? I concur, sir. I concur. Outside of Marvel, you said Jojo Rabbit could be a contender.
Well, did she get nominated?
I don't think she did.
I think maybe she did.
Maybe she did.
But anyway, I reckon she's really good in JoJo.
Yeah.
I'll say JoJo and Prestige.
Yeah?
No? What do you think? The Island?
Bro, The Island's so good. Don Juan, she's good. That accent she does.
And she plays, real mean.
Yeah, she's sexy as well, man. Under the Skin's a fucked up film.
You like that? I mean, you tried to get me to watch it so many times. I'm like, fuck off.
Dude, watch it again with me.
Oh, God.
But seeing that one, she doesn't speak at all. But it's such a powerful role.
The movie for me.
She doesn't know how to speak.
So what are you going to say then?
The voice in her is good as well.
Yeah, see, I was saying her. I'm going to go JoJo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
JoJo's is really good.
Extremely good.
I'm looking at this list, and you know what's the sad part?
What?
The sad part is that I think she's the best in Lost in Translation. The way she portrays that lonely kind of character, I think it's just...
But you know what? She's a lonely girl with older men around.
So she's
probably feeling it.
You're ruining it for me.
I'm sorry.
You're ruining it for me.
Sorry, Woody Allen's ruined a lot of things for me.
Fucking hell, Woody. It's really started this trend, didn't you?
But look, you can say Lost. I'm not going to.
I want to say Lost in Translation just because I still love that movie. Yeah. Although I have to. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you
turn my head on a couple of things, but I think that, and I think she is great in Jojo Rabbit. The way she carries, like, you know, the whole scene and like the
well, kid. She's just, you know, it's kind of, she's just, trying to get away the grief from her son and stuff like that. So she does, but she's amazing in that. I'm going to say Jojo Prestige.
I like that.
But you know what? Yeah, I guess the other good, I'll say Jojo.
All right. Stick with Jojo. Lost in Translation for me. No. She's great.
Sick bastard.
Sick fuck.
No judgment.
Hey, but anyway, Scarlett, I hope you win that lawsuit to get some more money.
Yeah.
Selfish.
That extra $6 million, you better donate some of that.
Yeah. God damn it. I guess final thoughts on Black Widow.
Very happy, very entertaining. Definitely recommend. I have nothing really bad to say about it. I was so happy.
We've got about an hour and a half of saying bad things about it.
Yeah, no, but like, you know, I get this is nitpicking. This is talking about other crap.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
I had so much fun watching it.
Fun movie.
Yeah,
yeah.
David Harbour.
If you're a fan of the Harbour, man, just enjoy his Russian accent.
He does a lot. Florence, she's a friend of yours that you had on the podcast once told me what's her name that's going to be in that movie The Last Duel?
Jodie Comer.
Jodie Comer.
Yeah.
I would put Florence on the same level as Jodie Comer, but I reckon she's broken out already.
Yeah. Jodie's coming.
We're waiting for, because we still haven't gotten Free Guy.
Oh,
because we're in fucking lockdown.
But and The Last Duel.
Once that comes out, I reckon they're going to be almost the same, on par.
They're so hot right now.
Yeah, very on par.
Very on par. Yeah, I like that comparison. It's good. I like that. Black Widow, enjoyed it. It was fun. Even though I felt a bit of fatigue, I think, from Marvel, I think it's still like kind of got me, and it's still a bit of a fun movie to watch. It's a lot of CGI action, that kind of thing, but it was all right.
Yeah.
It was all right. I liked it. It's available on Disney Plus, as you know, because you probably already watched it.
Exactly.
Otherwise, I don't know. I'm interested to see what else they do. Yeah. The whole Russian Avengers thing, it's got me thinking.
I'm hoping
it's got me thinking, boy.
So Shang-Chi, right? Wait, Shang-Chi, then Eternals, yeah? Then
is that the slate?
Is Eternals coming out before No Way Home or after?
I don't know.
Interesting.
There's a way we can find out.
We do have laptops.
Eternals is scheduled for 2021.
Okay. So Shang-Chi, then No Way Home.
I think it is, yeah.
All right, I'm excited.
Eternals 28th of October.
Oh, okay. So Shang-Chi...
No Way Home...
Is Christmas.
Yep.
All right, I'm excited.
Interesting.
Shang-Chi, here we come.
Shang-Chi, we'll see you there. Dane, thanks for coming on.
Anytime, thank you.
We'll do it again.
Definitely.
All right. Ciao, muchachos.
Ciao.